Today for New Music Monday, we're going to check out the new release from Valerie June, and it's called Pushin' Against a Stone. This record actually came out back in the spring in the UK, but this week it finally sees its release to the rest of the world, and that is a very good thing for the rest of the world. It's a bit jazz, a bit soul, a bit bluegrass, a bit country, a bit jam band, and a whole bunch of musical greatness. It even gets a bit waltzy at times, and then there's other points that it's actually like this bluesy gospel sound, and it's the sort of thing you need to experience firsthand to fully appreciate. Even when things ring of that vintage 60s girl group sound, Valerie's voice is nothing short of superb, and this album really proves that she can easily work in any style or sound that she chooses. It's the range and instrumentation that really makes each of these songs stand so strong on their own, and yet even when they strip things down musically almost completely, it still works perfectly. I love how they're able to work horns into these almost skipping arrangements, and the sway that you find on a number of these songs will have you hooked in no time. This album just overflows with this relaxed, cool feeling that you just want more and more of every time you play it. Just check out the sonic range between the title track and the song Somebody to Love, and you'll quickly understand just how wide this record gets musically. But the key here is these songs never sound forced, as there's this feeling and sound that is so raw and so organic that it becomes a refreshing reminder of just how much can be accomplished when true talent is involved. And to say that Valerie has a distinctive voice is a massive understatement, as it's this amazing balance between Norah Jones, Amanda Bergman, and the perfect amount of country twang. And then there are even times where she's got a classic Diana Ross voice almost. There's this openness and this echo in her vocal on a number of the songs. And it's the way that this resonates that's going to make this album an absolute go-to once the weather cools off and you get those great crispy nights. Some of that echo and that open space may have to do with the fact that Dan Auerbach from the Black Keys handled production and writing on a number of these songs. But even without that knowledge, these tracks are just as fantastic. Also, if there was ever a record that understood just how and when to use backing vocals, this is it, as the way they fill things out on these songs is absolutely exceptional. Honestly, this album touches on so many different areas that just about everybody is going to find some element of it that they're really going to enjoy. And like I said, as summer begins to fade into the fall, this is going to be a record you're gonna fall in love with. In the end, this is a record everybody really needs to check out, and on the buy it or borrow it, this is a very strong borrow it, and I guarantee a majority of you are gonna buy it after you hear it. So that's what I got for you guys today. I hope you dug it. If you did, go ahead and click subscribe, leave a comment, click like, whatever you want to do. You can follow me on Twitter and Facebook right here, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow.